Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are making something that's not only delicious but also super easy to prepare. It's an eggless, no bake strawberry cheesecake with a homemade strawberry jelly topping. And yes, we are doing this without any gelatin, so it's perfect for anyone. Trust me, you're going to love it. Let's get started. Alright, for this we need 50 grams of crushed biscuits. You can use digestive or Mari biscuits and 25 grams of melted butter. Since we are making a no bake cheesecake, this crust is key to holding everything together. Melt the butter just enough so that it coats the biscuits. You do not want to burn your butter. It's very sensitive, so you can just melt it for around 10 to 15 seconds and then this ingredients until all the crumbs are well coated in butter. This step ensures we get a firm crunchy base for our cheesecake. Now press this mixture firmly into the bottom of your cheesecake pan, or if you are using a bowl like me, press it down evenly. Use the back of a spoon to pack it tightly. Once it is ready, pop it in the fridge to set while we work on the mousse. Now the second part, we would need cream cheese. Here I'm using a Delecta cream cheese. It works well for no bake cheesecakes. The other ingredients that you would need are whipped cream, icing sugar and lemon zest. This part is really easy since we are making a no bake cheesecake. There is no need for cooking or any gelatin. Just 150 grams of softened cream cheese in a mixing bowl and beat it until it's smooth and creamy. Now add in the 35 grams of sugar and mix until everything is combined into a silky smooth texture. Feel free to use even a spatula. It's not necessary for you to have a hand blender. The spatula does the job really well. It's just the muscle work that you need to have when combining these two ingredients to get a consistency. Now let's whip the cream. Take 150 grams of whipping cream and beat it until soft peaks form. Whipping cream is different from fresh cream. Please use Amul Red or the Tropolite, which is a non-dairy one. Add a pinch of lemon zest to the whipped cream. Make sure you do it gently. The zest adds a fresh citrusy flavor. We want to avoid the bitter white part, so don't overdo it. Now, gently fold the whipped cream into the cream cheese mixture. Be careful not to deflate the whipped cream. We want our mousse to stay light and fluffy. At this point, taste the mousse, and if you want it a little sweeter, add more sugar. I usually add just a touch more because I love the sweet and creamy contrast to the tangy jelly. If you're happy with the flavor, then we would be ready to spread the mousse evenly over the chilled crust. Use a spatula or a spoon to smooth out the top. Once it's done, pack it back in the fridge to set it for at least 1 to 2 hours, or if you have time, overnight would be great. Okay, almost done. Now the third step. We would need the strawberry puree and icing sugar. This strawberry puree, I have a short video on this. You can click on the link, I'll share it with you in the description box, and check how to make a fresh strawberry puree at home. For the jelly, we need 50 grams of this fresh strawberry puree and 25 grams of sugar. Mix the strawberry puree with sugar in a small pan and stir it well until the sugar is dissolved. Now heat this mixture over medium heat. Once it starts to simmer, reduce the heat and let it cook for about 5 to 7 minutes. This will thicken the puree slightly and make it perfect for our topping. Once it's cooled down, remove it from the saucepan and transfer it into a piping bag. You can skip this step and just evenly spread it over your cheesecake, but I like doing the decorative way to, it makes it more appealing to the eye. While the jelly cools, let's prep our fresh strawberries. These will be the final touch on top of our cheesecake. There are two ways you can cut them. One way is to slice them in a crisscross pattern for a decorative look, just the way I'm doing it currently in the video. The idea is to keep your knives a bit slant and your starting point becomes your end point, and your end point becomes your starting point when you're cutting the strawberries, so it gives like a thick to thin structure to each of the cut shapes. But my personal favorite is slicing them vertically. It really shows off the structure of the strawberries and I think it looks so elegant on top of the cheesecake. And it's also the easier version to cut if you're doing it for the very first time. Whenever you're using strawberries to decorate, make sure you take the big ones when you're doing these kind of structural cuts. Usually the small ones won't give you this kind of drama that you need when you're doing some kind of presentation on it. Now that the mousse is set and the jelly has cooled, it's time to assemble the cheesecake. First, I'm using the strawberry puree and doing a zigzag pattern on one half of the cheesecake. I'm going to do it in two parts. So one is going to be a strawberry puree and the second half is only with fresh strawberries and a bit of a mint leaf to top it off. This is where your creativity can flow in. It is up to you how you want to do it. You can just layer the entire cheesecake with a spoon of strawberry jelly, cover it entirely, and then just to decorate it, put some fresh strawberries on top of it. Works really fine. I think here in the end it's about the taste, and I'm pretty sure it's going to turn out very, very, very amazing. Now let's arrange our sliced strawberries on top of the jelly. You can place them however you like, but I love the vertical slices and hence I'm using it. Finish it off with just a contrast of one small mint green leaf that gives it a good pop of color. Once everything looks good, you're happy with it, keep the bowl or the cheesecake pan back into the fridge for up to 1 to 2 hours. Let the jelly set, let the cheesecake cool down, and I love a chilled cheesecake. And there you have it, a creamy, eggless, no bake strawberry cheesecake that's perfectly balanced with those gorgeous homemade strawberry jelly. No gelatin, no baking, just pure fresh flavor. I know you'll love it, so let me know in the comments if you try it. Thanks for watching.